Hey, what's good, family? Welcome back. Yeah. Let's uh, let's get you on one. You muted yourself up. Oh, you know what? I read your lips. I read your lips.
I had to pee before we started. I'm sorry.
Hey, I
Well,
get it. The last six questions be the business, don't they?
Bro, I'm like, oh shoot, it's my sister's fault. I'm just gonna be honest.
Is Al over there?
Yeah, she downstairs got me drinking this liquor wine. Telling some, oh, I got this new wine I want you to try. I've been hearing about it on the TikTok. The TikTok is gonna be the death of us all.
What?
Okay?
Why you say that for?
hey,
What she say?
I'm messing with TikTok. I'm messing
I
with
don't
the
know.
TikTok.
The TikTok is gonna be the death of us all. They got us doing trends, trying recipes, trying liquors.
Hey,
Yeah. What we need to
Mr.
do
Matty Lugo.
What up,
is
man?
get off the TikToks. Is what we need to do.
What's up, fam? Hey, I'll be in these
No,
TikTok.
I love TikTok. I'm just
Yeah,
I love
like Jig
TikTok.
say, I'm in these streets.
Hey,
I love TikTok. So
I, I had to
hold
cuss
on,
a
I'm trying to share this to my page.
I had to cut the guy off on TikTok, and I don't
Oh no. See, and now when you get to that point of cussing people out on TikTok, you need to leave it alone.
hey, he was coming with some bull. It's like, what is this fella on, man? He is way off, way off. But you know, it is what it is. It,
I'm gonna do this ad highlight. I ain't never tried it before when I post it to my page. So it's gonna tag all my friends. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. But
tell me how it go. I don't know how to do all that.
I just tried it. So we about to see what's up.
Jig, you,
Man,
you a
it's
TikTok menace, I heard.
TikTok, man.
Who fat?
Yeah,
That's what it sounded like.
I, I'm
Out
not a
here
TikTok menace. I
out
promise.
here harassing the TikTokers.
Hey, what's going on, TikTok family? We talking about y'all.
Hey everybody, what's going on?
Ah, that's funny. I just be in these streets sometimes trying to get people
What
here
was
right.
I?
I think people be on that on the wrong stuff. Like, but
I mean, we all have our own opinions, but that
indeed
don't
we
mean we
do.
gotta cuss folks out.
Mm, it absolutely does. Because
What?
folks, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
everybody entitled to their own say. It's all conversation.
That is not how cursing out works.
I
Fat,
talk
yes,
to
I'm coming. I just got your text. Are you?
you.
Yes,
Unless
yes.
you want somebody to agree with you, you know what I'm saying? It's all about, you know, it's an
Nah,
opinion.
so I'm not an echo chamber type of guy. I love hearing opposing thoughts. I like hearing different standards and different movements. But when a person begins to discredit everything that you've
Hi.
put,
Why do you have my blender, sir?
the work that you is that onion?
Yes, it's onion with
My
my dang blender.
We
Why
just
does
see
he have my
we just see a
why does he
forehead.
have my blender? Why does
my
and he has
man.
a stuffed animal in the blender?
Is he finna get down with it?
Mister, why do you have this? Let's talk about it. Why do you have TT's blender out of the cabinet? Who did it? You well, we know. Who did it? What?
Oh,
Okay. You say
my man.
hi?
Hey,
Can you say
buddy.
hi, everybody? Say hi.
Hey.
What up, Gazzo?
Hi,
Ah,
sir.
yeah.
There we go. Let's go and get
Check
right to it,
it out.
man.
Football, schmutball. We back
What
at it, family.
what up, sir? Glad to have you back with us this week.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's hit our weeks real quick and run that course, and then let's get into these NFL picks and let's talk about the winner. The winner of last week's deal. And last week's NFL picks. Let's get into that. So how's y'all's week been?
Pretty solid week. Uh, Looking forward to just getting out of town next week. So just, last little things that the kids need, that we need. I need some bird oil, first and foremost. I can tell you that. Before
Hey,
I
I
go
know
out
a
of town.
girl. I got a girl. She make them organic. I got I
See,
got I got I got
I,
a
I bet
girl.
I
I
bet
can
she
get
on
you hooked
TikTok
up.
too.
No, she not. No, she ain't.
No? Hey,
No,
Uh,
she's not. She's not on the ticks of talks.
she
She's
better
not on
start
that.
hustling out here.
Actually, I'll give you Martell's because he don't even use it. I'm like, I bought you this good old beard oil and you don't even use it.
wow. So that's been
For
your week?
for
Yeah, me and my week just ready to get out of town. You know what I'm saying? Ready for a little vacay. So looking
Uh,
forward to it. So
for sure. For sure. Look like Juan caught up. So I run my week down real quick. I had a pretty easy week. Um, can't complain about much of anything. Work was a bit easy. Had some silly little last minute mandatory classes we had to do, but outside of that, it was pretty chill. Like I said,
mhm.
just trying to start leaning forward to getting stuff knocked out for next week. So hey, friend. So we wouldn't have to worry about last minute stuff. So week been pretty good. Looking forward to getting in the kitchen and cooking for Thanksgiving, but we'll talk about that later. Juan, what about you? Cuzzo?
my week has been good. No complaints here. Work been pretty solid. Are the kids going dirt? Yeah. Um, I week been pretty good. My aunt's here. She's here from Texas. Visiting, staying with me. Um, we've been doing since we've been back from the cruise. So she came the weekend after we got back.
Okay.
Um, so we've been all doing that. She's a traveling nurse. Hey, Devine.
What up,
Um,
Guzzo?
so yeah, everything like it's been pretty cool having her here. Got that extra help around here and keeping the girls occupied, helping them with homework because my patience is dead. Um, like I cook, she cook, meals been had.
Yeah.
So then she keeps me. She like we go work out on Tuesdays and Thursdays together. So she
Okay.
makes sure that I go work out. So I mean,
Any
honestly,
new recipes you done learned?
no. But she
Or
made chili the other day, and like she really wanted chili, but with bipolar St. Louis weather, it was 87, 70 something degrees out, but she still wanted that chili, and she made it anyway.
got you,
So,
got you.
Yeah,
mhm.
I'm glad you
So
said that because I think next week, depending on how we feeling, we can get into recipes that we did for Thanksgiving. But
yeah, I'm trying to make ask her to I'm trying to see if I can talk her into it to make her chicken lasagna.
oh
His
wow,
chicken Alfredo lasagna is it's fire. It's
sound
so
fire.
good. She gave me the recipe, but it don't taste like hers. So you
Okay.
know how they go.
Mm.
Yes.
Boy,
Yes.
give me this before you cut your hands up.
Now let them experience. Sometimes that gotta happen.
No, and not on
Uh,
my watch. Now I gotta wash my blender all over.
yep. All right, so let's which one y'all want to do first? Y'all want to do the winner for last week's picks, or y'all want to get into our
Well, we
picks for
might as well get into it. Let's get into it.
all right, let's run down the picks and then we'll announce the winner from last week's picks.
All
Let's get
right.
it. We got the Steelers versus the Browns
Woo, Steelers and Browns. Steelers and Browns. Let's see.
in Cleveland.
My
In
colors ain't
Cleveland.
been working for me lately. That's
Just
right, sir. Ain't got no time.
I'm gonna take the Browns.
yeah, I'm going
That's
with
who
the
I was
Browns.
gonna take
Yeah,
because they got the ugly colors. So I'm
yeah,
gonna go with them and see what.
Okay,
definitely Browns.
we got Dolphins.
Time out. Who said they was almighty?
Jesus,
The boss dog.
wow.
Church
That what
taking
we
the
doing?
Raiders.
Of course. I'll go with the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins too.
Well, yeah, just ignorant. Y'all just going Birds versus the Lions.
Lions.
Bears. Oh my,
Oh my, the Raiders are trash.
Who said that out there like that, sir?
sir.
Hey, they got you a win last week too. You see what I'm? No, I think you went against us and you lost. But Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Titans versus the
Yeah, that's
Jags.
definitely Dirt's team.
Ah,
Ooh,
I'm going. I'm going.
Titans.
I'm gonna go with the Jags too.
What? I'm
Hey,
going with the
just as
Titans
a
still.
reminder, just as a reminder for all the viewers on TikTok as well as on all of our other platforms, YouTube, Facebook,
At Patty Daddy.
so on and so forth. Send your pics to us or post them to our page. That way we can check and see
Yeah, put them on our
where
Facebook
you
page.
are.
So that way we know who picked
Yeah,
what, and then we'll go from there.
yeah. And you can there are winnings
Yeah.
that we have prizes for the winner. And we're gonna get to that after we get through this. But go ahead, Dirk. What you got next?
Okay. We got the Chargers versus the Packers.
Charge.
It's okay.
I gotta take the Pack. You know, I'm roll with the
Green
cats in my
Bay.
division.
I hear you.
Wanda took the Pack too. Who you got, Jig?
You said Chargers and Packers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers.
All right. Okay, we got the Seahawks and the Rams.
Oof. I'll go with the Sea Chickens.
See, wait, what's happening?
We'll take the Rams. Seahawks at Rams.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
Okay. I need to let that go. Cardinals versus the Texans.
Texas.
Texans.
I'm gonna go to Texans too, Wanda.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cardinals versus Texans. Who you got, Jig? You
Texas.
said the Sea Pigeons.
See, pigeons. What the dude? The
Hey,
disrespect is real, man.
get that. They don't deserve that much
No,
respect. Gotta be
Hey
honest with
man, hey, yeah, because the pigeon that's the real St. Louis state bird. You know what I'm saying?
you. That's so disgusting.
Who
sky rat.
That's so disgusting.
you got,
Daggone
Jig? You
sky
got the
rat.
Cardinals or the Texans?
Oh, I'm going Texans.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
Texans.
I cannot
We got the
talk when y'all.
Cowboys and the Panthers.
Panthers.
Yeah, y'all just saw me take my retainers out on live because I can't talk with them in.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys, Jig.
All right. Sky Rat for sure.
Wanda, who you got?
For which one?
Cowboys
Uh,
and Panthers.
Panthers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Carolina.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers. I'm sorry, I've been drinking, y'all. My sister brought some liquor wine over here. She said it was wine, but it tastes like liquor.
I'm not familiar with the liquor one. She said, "What kind?
It's
What did?"
called Double XL.
Oh yeah. See, if it got some couple X's on the bottle, you know hey,
Yeah.
that ain't wine. That's borderline, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
tequila or something.
yeah, it tastes like liquor. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all.
Giants
So
versus the
I'm
Commodores.
just bear with me here. I'm gonna go with the Commanders.
All right.
Yeah, I think I will too.
Me too. The
Put it
Buccaneers
back.
versus the 49ers.
The
Bucks.
Bucks.
I'm gonna
Put
take
it
the
back.
49ers.
Put it back.
Jets
Good
versus the
boy.
Bills.
Put it back.
Bills.
Jets.
Bills been sucking, bro. I'm going
That's
with the
all.
Bills though.
I'm gonna rock with the Bills.
I'm gonna whoop your brother. Go put that back,
Vikings versus
please.
the Broncos. They're taking the Vikings.
Oh, Vikings.
The Vikings. They've been letting me down, bro. But
Hey,
Give them a second. Hey,
they've been
it's
letting me down. But I'm gonna go ahead and rock with the Vikings on this one.
they
remember
lost their starting quarterback. They trying to get it together,
Hey,
you know what I'm
Eric.
saying? So all right. Monday night game is a big one. It's the Eagles versus the Chiefs.
You know we going with the Chiefs. Why you even ask?
Because I'm
You
taking
know
the
we
Eagles.
rocking with the Chiefs.
hey,
Of course you are. Of
I'm
course you
with
are.
Cuz on the background. Chiefs Nation, baby. Let's run it
Shit
up.
Chiefs.
almost got put out,
Hey,
Jig.
what's going on there?
What up,
Hey,
cuz?
cause Eric, who is a first time watcher.
First time. Actually, just because you were first time on that note, we're gonna give you that. Rounds of
Round of
applause.
applause. Put it back.
Joe.
Little boy, put it back. See, y'all, my nephew been driving me nuts, bro.
Okay,
Hey.
we got the picks in.
All right, so we got our teams in, family. Everybody out there on TikTok, look us up on Facebook or Instagram. Send us an email or a message and let us know what your picks are for the week, so we can get you tied in and locked in the run-ins, and then we will announce the winner for the picks. Hey, cousin, for the picks. So since we're talking about the picks, right?
Uh-huh.
Do this for us in the background real quick. I'm gonna play this little music slowly in the background one time
Oh,
for the one,
you got
so we can
music?
announce last week's winner for the NFL picks. How many wins did he have?
Uh, Man, you can make me go back and do some research.
Oh, don't worry about it then. No worries, no worries, no worries.
Sir,
All right,
I got it. 5-6. He had 6 wins.
6 wins, 6 wins, 6 wins. Give a round of applause for last week's picks, Mr. Sir LaFace.
Football, football.
And we will be sending you an official family bloodline hoodie made.
Go ahead and inbox us your address so we can get it to you.
Yeah. So you will have the logo on the front and on the back, and we will get this out in the mail to
Yeah,
you.
I thought it was some discrepancy too, sir. Yeah, I thought it was some discrepancy
Yes,
too, but
sir, you won.
I wrote it down. But that's because
Hey,
you actually watch football and you be
yeah,
out here studying like you don't watch football, man. As the
right,
kids say nowadays, man, quit capping, bro. You be watching
right.
football on Sundays.
So,
So,
You
sir,
be at
go ahead and
DraftKings, you know.
drop your Addy in our family bloodline messenger, and we will send that out to you as soon as possible.
as
Thank
soon as possible,
you.
get it to you. So, yeah, you was in the feeling zone. You got it. You got it. You won. So, congrats on that. Congrats on that. Another round of applause. And just as a reminder for everybody that's watching on TikTok as well as any of the other platforms, or even listening to the podcast as we speak, shoot us your wins. And there's multiple ways you can get a hoodie. Shame on us for not pushing this out, but we'll get that to you in a second. But we will take your picks. We'll do the tally, and we will pick a winner, and we will get you a family bloodline hoodie out in the mail as soon as possible. For the hoodies, send me the color of hoodie that you are looking at or that you want, and
And size.
and size. Please send us the size, the quantity. Push that to our inbox in our messenger on either on Facebook or YouTube, or go to familybloodline.com or hit us in our Gmail, and we can get you all the information so we can get one out to you as soon as possible. So is this somebody's birthday? They singing happy birthday over there?
No, they're just singing because they're
Hmm.
kids.
Tomorrow, my dude Skylow birthday. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Misha.
Happy
We had
birthday.
tons of birthdays this month.
Hey, what's going on, cousin?
What up, cuz? Oh,
So
Glad to
so
see
tomorrow,
you
you
here.
said tomorrow is Sky's birthday. Tomorrow is also my sister-in-law Miranda's birthday. The other day,
Hey,
yesterday was Ralph's birthday. Ricky's
yeah,
mm-hmm.
birthday is what, Tuesday,
21st. Yep.
the 21st. Uh, there's tons of November birthdays. So happy
yeah,
birthday to everybody celebrating birthday in November.
What up,
absolutely.
Bell?
Hey,
Hey,
hey, hey.
baby.
Glad to see everybody joining us and getting in
That's
with
because
us
I
one
hit that
time.
at highlight. Yeah, y'all better start hitting that at highlight when y'all share. I'm
Like,
trying to
talk
tell
to
you.
us. Talk to us.
It's tagging
Hey,
everybody. It's annoying,
I'm
but it
saying,
does it.
We appreciate it.
yeah,
You
do it.
want to get into the
So
topic, Sid?
yeah, let's push into the topics. Let's talk about the first one that we had up, which is a bit of a funny
Eh,
topic to me. And we'll also post a link in the comments for anyone who would like to come in and join us live. And what's going on, family? Good to see you in here, Egg. And let
What
us
up,
let
cuz?
hey,
what your thoughts and what your takes are. So, first topic we got is what would make a man get a vasectomy? What would make a man get a vasectomy?
He
I'm
a
not a
dog.
man, so I cannot answer that. But I do have thoughts.
He a
Okay.
dog. He in these streets.
All right. So
Hey,
I guess the
don't
first
lose
question,
that.
like, do let me ask this. Let me back up a little bit.
Okay.
Y'all believe in men getting vasectomies?
Absolutely.
Okay,
It's
it's not.
it's much safer than tubal ligation.
Yeah.
It's outpatient.
Okay.
Yeah, I absolutely, yeah, I'm for it.
Mm.
Fatty Daddy's for it too.
Okay, so I got to looking it up, Jig.
Okay.
Right there. That was the only factor that was beneficial for getting
More.
vasectomy. No more kids.
No more
It is
kids.
no. It is like no medical procedure that besides yourself that would cause you to get that. You see what I'm saying? So and I know you one of them passport boys too. Damn, both of y'all named James. I'm finna say Jig. You know what I'm
Well, here's
saying?
the
But
thing.
That's
I
fine.
think
Because I am not with the passport.
hey,
Fatty
I'm
Daddy.
just talking about Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? I know the Ram. I know the. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only thing that
Mm.
I seen. It's like the men's version of birth control.
It's
No.
definitely the men's version of birth
It's the
control.
men's version of birth control. It
It
I,
is no
definitely
reason
is.
that you would get there besides not having to want. And the only risk that I seen, and I'm gonna let y'all talk after this. The only thing that I seen that was beneficial for a vasectomy was if the wife can be at risk of, you know what I'm saying, pregnancy. You know what I'm saying, during her pregnancy, she can be at risk during birth. I can see that, but outside of that, I don't see no reason for that.
okay.
What?
That's talk.
Okay. So I think
So
it's
yeah, what?
I don't consider it birth control. And the reason why I don't
It's
consider
definitely
it,
birth control.
well,
You
give
look
me
it up.
give me a
You look
second.
it up. No, go ahead. You look it up. That's what they put it on. That's the only thing they got out there. They
It's
say
definitely
that's the
birth
men
control.
versions of birth control.
It's definitely birth control.
But I'm be quiet. I said I was gonna shut up.
No, I mean no. It's definitely birth
No,
control. It's
I said I
definitely
was gonna
listed
let
under
y'all
birth
speak.
control. And
So
insurance is covered. Most insurances do cover
yes, they do.
vasectomies.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
What?
And so,
What?
so when you say birth
That's my
control,
phone.
the only way that I'm thinking about this is in the form of different contraceptives, right? And generally speaking, that goes towards women. So it's
Somebody
hard.
said it's an escape.
I don't disagree with that either, right? It can be all of that. It can be birth control. It can be an escape. It can be a form of uh, commitment to oneself, or like because I got one. But the reason why I did it is because I had a conversation with the person that I was with at the time, and it was my understanding. And Wanda talked about it. She pointed this out because it's so much easier for us to do it and go through the process than what it is to uh, put our women counterparts through the arduous task of having the tube tied because that's a major freaking surgery that they got to
It
go through.
is.
And if we give any consideration to our partners or even ourselves in the future, even our pockets, we if you want to take the safest route out, if you want to make sure that it's being able to get back to a space of the reason why I say the safest route out is because having your tubes tied again, it's a major surgery, so you have more of a
And
chance
downtime.
wrong, right? More downtime and the family unit having to try and figure stuff out and maneuver around that than what you do with us going into the doctor's office for a day and hanging out on the couch for a week and then getting back to it. You dig? So I think it's more beneficial for us to do it than our lady counterparts. What you got, One?
For all the men out here saying that, oh, I don't give birth, so it's not birth control, that just sounds silly. First of all,
Yeah,
if you're not ejaculating, you're controlling birth being had.
correct.
Okay? It's birth control. End of story. It's birth control.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Carry on, guys.
yeah,
G.
and so
And like and just to piggyback after that, like I say, that's the only thing you stopping is the pregnancy, and the only beneficial part I seen of for like having a vasectomy is if your wife couldn't or had complications with birth or it'll be a risk or something. So that's the only way I can see. You know what I'm saying? So I would do that to make sure that the benefit me and my household, to make sure me and my wife were, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we not gonna go that risk of having a baby, you know what I'm saying? And I'm, you know what I'm saying? It's it to be safe, you know what I'm saying, all the way around for both, you know what I'm saying? Well, for you more than me, you know.
Yeah.
So
And so even with us having vasectomies, we have more of a success rate with doing that than what women do when it comes to having the tube
right,
side.
correct.
Because even tubes can grow back together and
Mhm.
things can heal. Women's bodies are spectacular and marvelous, and they do some things that we don't even think that it can do, but it does.
They can
So
still give birth. Yeah, they can still have birth after having their tubes tied. So
absolutely. So
And
correct.
why
which can also cause other complications and sometimes even death. So
Mhm. Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I didn't consider it birth control is because of the side effects for men. Like when women get on contraceptives, y'all go through an enormous amount of changes physically that vasectomies don't put men through, right? It doesn't mess with our mood. We're not losing and gaining weight, primarily gaining weight for women. It's not throwing off any of our cycles, so on and so forth. And so that's why when I take all things in consideration, I'm not saying it's not a form of birth control, but
take it,
I don't classify it
take it,
as harsh as birth controls because birth control is those shits are rough on y'all.
man,
They are rough, but vasectomies ain't rough.
man,
So I'm just
Well,
trying to do
well, well, what's the whole purpose of birth control?
to not have kids,
mm-hmm.
unwanted babies.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the vasectomy. That's why I was like, it's the man's version. You know what I'm saying? It's the same purpose. It serves the same principles.
It does. And I can concede to that. But again, I'm just saying that the reason why I don't put as much emphasis on it for men is because I understand the different things that actually taking
Life
pills
goes through.
or shots that or even putting the mesh in for women. I
Hmm.
understand that I ain't got to do it. I've read about it, but vasectomies don't do
And
that for us.
another
It
reason the
don't.
guys are out here having vasectomy so they can shoot the club up without repercussion.
And that's foolish. That's a
I'm
foolish
just saying.
I
because
guess
there's so
that's addressed to you, Jig.
yeah. So I do not regret having. I don't regret it. Right, I did at first
Okay.
because I was still at a specific age, but as I've gotten older, that regret has dissipated like enormously and emphatically because I'm not slipping up. I'm not putting another person in a situation that they might not want to be in. Or
Cause some of y'all pull out game is kind of weak.
hey, when we get older, the arms don't work as fast, and you might give out it. You might get stuck. You might just get stuck.
Egg,
So
you need to type that like 35 more times so they can see it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I love that. I'm
What
gonna
I'm
get that
saying,
tattooed on my back.
that's the actions though. That's it's always consequences. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you look at it like that, you know what I'm saying. But
Okay, so fellas, if y'all still are um what is it? Are y'all if y'all are still relying on the pull out method, y'all really need to check yourselves.
we call it if you still
It's
got your
not
ball.
accurate. It's not no, it's not accurate. It does
We
not
ain't got
work.
no we ain't got no slit in anyway, go ahead.
I
The
was
pull
trying to wait
out,
for you to
the pull
finish that
out does
sentence. I ain't
not
know where
I
you
was about to
it's not
finish it, but I
accurate.
thought I was gonna go to him.
It
Anyway, go
ain't
ahead.
accurate and it does not work. I know too many babies who have been had because they daddies did pulled
Hey,
out. Okay,
Correct.
so
you cannot
y'all need
rely.
to wear a condom or get a vasectomy, and
Just
condoms ain't even 99%.
look,
So
Yeah.
fellas, vasectomies are
and
reversible.
buy your own condoms, fellas, because
What you
Don't
mean?
it's a wicked
They
wicked
gonna
game out here. It's a
whoa.
wicked
That
game
just
out
blew my
here. Buy
mind
your
right there.
own
You never
condoms.
read that. It's
yeah.
reversible. How is it reversible?
It is
Yeah, vasectomies are
reversible.
reversible. So
Wow.
just like you had the surgery to get snipped, they can go back in and sew them things back
Yep,
together.
it's definitely reversible.
And you right back. You right
Man,
back.
stop
Yeah,
playing, bro.
straight up, cuz. Straight up.
They just go
Yeah. That's so
wait a
that's why
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
every
They go
every
they gonna
like
pin clip one and then they just take the pin clip off or what they do. Well,
so it's a
anyway,
snip and a
No, I mean
reconnect.
it's a whole thing. It's a reconnection.
Yeah,
So
man, y'all got me dying over here.
is reversible. It's
it is
reversible.
reversible. And it's a lot less invasive as a woman. So
Listen.
again,
Understandable.
Like
Understandable.
Ed said, it's about 350. Mine was free, but it's about 350 for a vasectomy versus
it depends
18
on
years.
your insurance because insurance does cover it.
Yeah,
Man, you
versus
paying for them babies and all that other hospital expense anyway. You know what I'm saying? What you
hey,
dude.
so that's it. So a
Yep, you are supposed to.
vasectomy.
Again, you are supposed to have a semen analysis post vasectomy.
Oh my God, this right here
What?
is equal hot boy year.
Oh my God! First of all, from what I
Slug
understand, you
in
have
the
to
See,
rug.
y'all
eject.
in a whole
From
different category. That's
what
what I'm
I do
saying. Go ahead,
understand
man.
that you have to ejaculate at least 12 times before the active sperms are out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
from what I understand, from what I've
Well,
read.
it wasn't 12 times for me. I had to I
How
can't
you
remember
know?
I can't remember the count because they have a script. You get a
Really?
script,
Okay.
and so you down for a week, and then you got to go back after about a month, I believe, and then you have to give a sample to see if your boys are still producing life, if they got that
Wow,
spark in them. Yeah, and
that's
after
crazy. Hey,
roughly
that
five,
just blew my mind. Hey, it's still mind blowing to me. I'm like,
I
what?
am not mature enough for this conversation.
yeah, I'm due. I got to go back and get checked out. Because we ain't finna we not finna be 50 years old with a toddler running around this motherfucker. We can't do that. That was on purpose. But
I know.
we
I
can't
know
do that.
some people. I know some guys out here.
I do too. And I, good like hats off to y'all, but I can't be that guy. I can't be I'm finna retire, damn it. Me and my lady, we got shit that we want to do.
Oh my God.
What you said.
Yeah, you can't do stuff with a little kid. You got you
Twins
and
still on my little. They still on my little
yeah.
path. You know what I'm saying? Of what we want to do.
Right. Look, it's nudie beaches in Jamaica. We might get the wild hair one day to be like, you know what? Just for the shits and giggles of it.
Mm.
Let's go hang out.
I heard only old white men be at them nudie beaches. I might not want to see that.
Yeah, I only heard there's only old men with the saggy balls and
Well then, damn it, I might want to be one of them old men with the saggy balls just hanging out.
No, leave y'all saggy
And
balls where they at,
looking
please.
looking back at the room and waving to my lady like,
you keep
Mm-mm.
wearing them
Please,
boochie daddy shorts,
please.
bro. You ain't gonna have no them balls
Oh
gonna be all up in your
Lord.
throat.
I'm
Goddamn it.
rocking
Mm.
the hoochie daddy shorts for forever. That's all me.
Oh my God.
My bad. My bad.
I'm rocking them. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
with
So it was
her.
good to have. Yeah, I put her. But it was good to have both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? To see where people stood and where they didn't stand on vasectomies. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was what I thought
They
it
didn't
was.
upset my fatty daddy.
The
Yeah.
men's birth control. That's how I looked at it. But outside of that, I still think, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't no reason for it, if it ain't
Yeah.
no
What you
medical
mean if
reason
it ain't
for
no
it, if it
reason?
ain't no medical reason for it,
There is a medical reason for it.
what is
Because
that?
you don't want your woman to going through no BS from getting
Not
that
And I
tooth.
agree with and I attest to that. But a lot of these men are getting vasectomies to not have babies. It
but
ain't
it's
Yeah,
because of
so
that.
they can be
They don't.
outside. So if a case
That,
that little side chick
right.
pull up, be like, "Hey, I'm
That's
pregnant
what
with
I'm
your
saying.
baby." They be like, "Girl, you lying."
mm-hmm.
Right.
Do the
That's
vasectomy.
what I'm saying. That's what a lot of men. So they
But
are
just to
heard.
let y'all know,
So
if a
so
side chick pull up, be like, "Hey, I'm pregnant with your baby," that's still gonna cause some risk. So
so this was another thing. What I
regardless if
thought
you got a
about.
vasectomy or not.
This is another thing I thought about vasectomies. I thought it was a lot of guys I heard just because they knew they couldn't have babies. They was out here having a lot of unprotected sex. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, and just because you have a vasectomy does not mean you cannot get an STI or
Correct.
AIDS,
Correct.
HIV. So it does not prevent any of that.
But I can spew in this and not have no consequences. That's all.
Oh,
That's all the thought span on what I was. Like I say, that's what's one of my thoughts.
Yeah,
There's
where I
gonna be
came from.
consequences because you can
that's
still
true.
end up with itchy, burny
Correct.
balls. So
Right.
And I
That's
thought a lot of go ahead, G.
no, I was just saying that's just jokers being immature and irresponsible, ladies. And if you run up
yeah.
against a dude like that, you might want you like think twice about that guy. I'm just saying. Yeah, and that's
But
true too.
you know
Like,
when you finna when you want
pull
to
out.
have a baby too, you know that pull out game. You see what I'm saying? So it's a whole aspects of that as well. So, well, what they say guys have weak pull out game. No, he stayed in there.
Shit.
He wanted to do what he wanted to do. You see what I'm saying? Like that's
Hey,
what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of responsibility held
yeah,
on
yeah,
people, and we gonna get in that into I like the topics, but it's a lot of responsibility held on that end. You see what I'm saying? So, and
that's
that's
a
why I resonated with a lot of guys when they get the vasectomy, they willy nilly they out here they for the streets. They just slanging street meat. You know what I'm saying? So
pose.
it's just straight street meat out here.
That's what they are. They are who they are.
Who child?
Just being honest about it. That's just
My bad about the
Mm-mm.
analogy, but hey,
No,
that's what
I
it
mean,
is.
hey,
like,
hey.
dudes can be them.
That's why I pray to God I'm never single again. I just can't.
Hey, this whole dating pool is freaking garbage. I've been like watching a lot
Well,
of
that's
stuff.
because there's married people in the dating pool and also P. So there
Jeez,
you go.
that's a whole. There's boo boo floating in it, but that's a whole nother
Hey,
topic for a whole nother
it's a
time.
cesspool.
It's a that's definite cesspool, definite cesspool, and we ain't even got to talk about this. But I saw on these TikTok streets not too long ago a panel where the caption was $200. It was something to the effect of $200 isn't that much for a first date. We ain't got to talk about it. It's something that we can think about for later on.
Mm, okay.
Um,
Two hundred
And
dollars ain't much for nothing these days. What's
uh,
$200?
two
A
hundred
pair of
dollars.
Jordans?
I don't wear Jordans
Um, I'm just saying things that are $200. Groceries every week.
because I started taking the stance like, "Hey, ladies, the same thing that
Um,
ladies was trying to say to dudes. If you broke, say you broke, ladies. If you broke, say you broke."
Men are definitely skanks, sir. I
They,
know.
we
Men
can
are
be,
skanks.
Some
yeah,
of them are definitely skanky.
Hoes,
I'm not
dogs, whatever you want to categorize them as.
we can
yeah,
definitely be all of that. The
definitely skanky.
When we single, we out here for the streets.
right. And so let's before we jump to men, let's go ahead and talk about women holding women accountable. We kind
Oh
of talked
Jesus.
a little bit.
We're just gonna hold that in the same line as men holding men accountable. So we're just gonna run it all together, okay?
Why not?
Deal. So let's talk about that. Women holding women accountable. And I'll build up to my zenith on this in a little bit, right? And at this point, I'm playing devil's advocate.
Uh-huh.
But why is it hard? Because why is it hard for women to hold women accountable, especially in public? Because women will
My sister
drag.
just sent me a text. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Women will drag men through the streets, the name, and just be all about it and how he's a dog. And you know what? Uh the honest truth is in some of those situations, it's right. It's right. But when it comes to a woman holding another woman accountable, well, let's talk about this in the back room, and we ain't gonna put this out in the streets, and we don't want this to be out there too loud. And
Women, women account.
'cause I like look at the Miss Harvey. I don't want to say her the first name too much.
Why, Lori? Oh, she
Yeah,
the goat.
perfect fucking example. She's the goat.
She moving how she moves. She's living her best life.
First of all,
She's
She
Common
the
for the
moves
goat.
the
streets though
same way.
too.
Common moves the same way. There's several celebrity men that move the exact same way,
Got you,
Pause on.
got
and nobody's
Pause
saying
on.
nothing
We, no,
because they're men.
we can't move forward until we get finished talking about this one thing, right?
Oh
This
joy!
can't be
Oh
this.
joy!
This can't be the whole thing of uh
one almost jumped on your side of the goddamn me
Yeah,
iPad, TV, projector,
because
whatever.
it's every time you mention something bad that a woman does, it's well, what about this guy? So stop. Let's pause.
Y'all doing the
Let's
exact same
pause.
thing, bro.
Nah, let's pause about the whataboutisms. Pause on that and deal with
Nah,
this one person.
right, right. So when
Oh,
my homeboy pull up and he
oh,
say he want a DNA test for a baby he just seen, I'm be like, yeah, that baby got your forehead, cuz. Straight like that. That baby
oh,
got your eyes, bro. Bro, did you?
And I'm a firm believer in any man should get a if he has any doubt that he should get a DNA test.
why are
I'm not gonna tell him not to.
we talking about women? Why are we mentioning men when we're talking about women? Right?
Okay. All right,
And
then.
I'm not.
All
I'm
right,
okay.
cool.
First of all,
No, I
what I'm
can't
not
speak. I
gonna
can't
do is
speak for women. I can only speak for men.
I
So
can.
go
I
ahead, Wanda.
can. And so, I mean, what is it that you want to know? Because I'm keeping 100 as I do all the time. Uh,
So let's talk about
when
those
you say we're not keeping anybody accountable, what do you mean?
exactly that. Exactly that. We'll take and I was trying to wait and hold on to this for a second, but let's get into it. Let's simply take the scenario, and we've seen it with Judge Mathis. We've seen it on Maury. We used to see it on Jerry Springer. We see it all the time in real life
Mm.
where
I ain't
this
ever
woman,
seen it, but continue.
okay, well, this a woman is blaming a guy for being the father, right? She knows better. The DNA test comes back and it proves that she was lying. Now, generally speaking, that woman would have told other women, girl, I was with this dude, I was with this dude, I was with that dude, I was with that dude. So I know he might not be the father. But that part never comes out. And when they get these DNA tests read back to them, they acting like somebody done lied on their asses, but they the ones that's doing the fucking lying. There are men who have gone their whole lives taking care of kids that ain't theirs because women have lied, and none of their friends, none of their friends have said, "Hey, no, you can't do this, young lady. This ain't okay. We finna talk about this. I'm gonna tell him or you tell him. Where does that happen? Like, why is that a thing?
Why is it her place to tell him anything?
See,
That
and
ain't her business.
that's a moving of ducking and dodging. It's moving the
It's
goalposts.
not. It's not.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
absolutely is.
if I tell my homegirl like, hey, now you know homeboy ain't the daddy. Now, if dude's so pressed that he not taking it upon himself, which women do all the time, take things upon themselves to handle business and get a DNA test, he don't want to know the truth.
I disagree with that. I disagree
I
with that
mean,
because
that's
generally
fine,
speaking,
but
Gee,
we
we're all
that's
if you're adult enough to have a baby with someone, you're adult enough to go get the DNA test. You're adult enough to question things.
and you're adult enough to be honest and be like, women will lie to the bit
Absolutely.
about
I mean,
shit.
who doesn't lie though? Like
No, 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 no,
everybody
no, no, no,
lies.
no. We
wait
can't
a minute,
generalize.
wait a minute.
Go
But
ahead, girl.
this was just came to me, Jig. Like
Girl, what is you doing?
like the action already been done. The
Mhm.
action already been done, and now you just exposed it to your friend. Your friend can't be held accountable for that action that you already done.
No,
You
no,
see
no,
what
I'm
This
I'm
not
is
saying?
also true because
saying.
sometimes
See,
it
and
says,
again,
"Why is it assumed that we are told the truth?" This is a fact because
That's what I'm saying. Like
if someone is ashamed, they're not going to tell you the whole truth. They're going to tell you their side definitely because there's three parts to a truth: they
straight like
side,
that.
your side, and the freaking
and then the
truth.
actual truth, right? And so when we get to that third side, which is the actual truth, right? Because it's hard for me to believe, and I know that women will take, God damn it, not even in today's age. Let's take our grandparents. Let's take our grandparents. There are people that are growner than us that are finding out that they grandparent, they daddy, they whoever wasn't a parent, and the woman has taken the truth to her grave. So where
Yeah.
is accountability in that?
I mean,
Because I
I
done
feel like
raised.
the only person needs to be accountable
Hmm.
are the persons that is going between.
The two parties.
Those are the only two people that need to be accountable.
Which is a
Now,
woman. One of those
The man
persons.
and the woman that are in the situation. Those are the only two people that need to be accountable for
Mm,
anything in that situation.
no,
Now,
I,
if now listen, now if that was the case, and my homegirl came to me
But he might be an honest
and was
guy though.
like,
exactly,
"What?"
exactly.
I was just
'Cause-
saying he might be. Me and Counter having a conversation back and forth over this topic as well, and she's
oh,
speaking on and she getting her hair done right now.
okay,
But
okay, okay.
she's speaking. They speaking on she's speaking on the woman aspect on like the woman don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, and if she did sleep with several
and
individuals, and she's not sure who the father is, but I think
Go
the
ahead,
main
Wanda.
thing he's trying to say is the accountability of it all. So why didn't her homegirls come to do like, hey, the
Okay,
girl's a hoe. She's just sleeping with A, B, C, and D, and it might
I'll
not
leave
be
it
your
bill.
baby. The
I'll leave a
same
bill
reason,
on
because
you back.
y'all got man's code and we have girls code. Ain't
yeah,
nobody snitching. Like for what? That ain't our
Because
business.
we've got listen. The one of the reasons why a
But
lot
it's
of
okay to have man code. Is that what
we're not
you're saying?
again we're not moving past this one thing. We stand on target, right? We it's not
No, this is
what
part of the
about is
target. This
no,
is
it's not
definitely
what
right there.
no, it's not the what about ism. We're not doing the what about isms. We're staying on target and we're dealing with
No,
our
what
women.
you're trying to do is bash
We're
women at this
dealing
point, and that's
me
not going to happen right now.
absolutely not. And we're also not going to try to use nuances to move us away from the topic. We can't do that. We got to be honest
No.
about where we're sitting right now. That's the honest truth about it. And the truth of it is, because men, if I have to insert men, we don't like to be held accountable for shit either, right?
Period.
Think at the end of the day, let's be honest about it. There are harmful actions that women take, not just to themselves, but to the community at large, that they will not be held accountable for. One of the biggest things, if not the biggest thing, that women don't want to be held accountable for is the falsification of fatherhood.
Now, who said that nobody wants to be held accountable? Because I
The
don't believe that's the
motherfuckers that's
case.
lying, the motherfuckers that keep lying.
Is it a lie if you don't
but
know?
that's both sides though.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is a lie. And the only reason how you can make it not a lie is to be honest and be like, hey, you know what? I do want to be with you. I'm afraid that I might lose you. I'm afraid that it's a lot of shit going on, but you ain't the only dude that I was with at this point in time. So you
So
might not
Virgo,
be.
do you think it's more women
My
lying or
laugh
men
is
lying?
coming
Do you
out.
think it's more like for like let's do paternity tests. Do you think it's more women coming forward saying you the father? You I
Fuck.
mean, no. Listen to me. You think it's more women coming forward saying like you are the father, and 80% of that time they are the father.
Actually,
That's my question to you. You
no,
think okay?
no, I
Think
don't.
no.
And let me put insert a little bit of being a human in this as well, right? And step off my soapbox of being a devil's advocate, because I do understand that people are simply human, and we deal with fear, we deal with anxiety, we deal with embarrassment, we deal with
Mistake.
tradition, right? We deal with mistakes, absolutely. So again, I'm not far removed from that as well. I make my own fair share of mistakes. I do, right? I do.
I'm talking
Now,
about mistakes for as childbirth. You know what I'm saying? Like
now being back on my devil's advocate soapbox, nah, women crush that. They beat us that at that all day.
okay,
Women crush
for
that shit because we will get gaslit if a man asks a woman to get a fucking DNA test. We will get gaslit into not doing it. Oh, you don't trust me. Oh, you don't love me. Or I tell you what, I'll leave
be
you.
a lot of hurt and
Yeah,
emotion on the woman's side. Yeah,
absolutely.
By
correct,
all
correct.
means, I'd be like, let my husband be like, hey, I want a DNA test. Do what you do, boo. And then when it come back, that is yours. I don't want to hear your mouth about nothing. Because when I tell you to do something, that baby needs his diaper change, you getting up to change it. When I tell
And
you to get up and feed that baby, you're getting up to change it just because you thought. And even if I feel like
now,
anything, even if I feel like burping, you gonna burp that baby because I feel like burping. Okay?
now, is that right?
So I
I
don't
ain't in the household. Shit, I
That
just
goes,
wanted to make sure that was
that
my kid.
goes,
I
that
still
goes
stay with my mama.
yeah, that goes just back to what I was saying. We would get gaslit into doing, into not doing a fucking DNA test because if it's yours, and the operative word being if it's yours, that comes with a list and litany of conditions of ifs. But the operative word is if, because what are you going to do if it's not?
and do what I have to do. I mean, what we always do anyway, take care of the damn kid. What we have to do anyway, we take care of the kid because how many of y'all walk away because y'all don't feel like it?
And I disagree
Being
with
held
that as
accountable
well.
for that.
I disagree with that as well. I don't. I think you have,
Because like how
and
many how
you know
many
what?
baby daddies out here don't take care of their kid because they didn't feel like it and the mother still has to do what she has to do anyway? Who's being held
Not,
accountable for that?
But that's the
Who's
whole
being held
point.
accountable for that? Is any
not
dude
as
gonna
many as
dude,
you
you
would
need to
think.
go over there and buy your kids some diapers.
But
Dude,
Hey,
you
again,
just need to go over there and watch your
that's,
baby.
that's
Who's being
moving
held
it
who's
farther.
doing that?
That's
Who's
right.
doing that? It's
pushing the
not.
account.
No, because we're talking about both at the same
That's
time. We're
pushing the
talking about both at the same
accountability.
time. I'm not. We're talking
That
about both at
is,
the same time.
we're talking
So
about
We're talking
women
about
right
so
now.
both.
we had a
We're
we
talking
had
no,
a
we're talking about both. This is a
correct.
duality conversation. This
Right.
conversation is
We
duality. Talking
right.
about both.
So
Because when I'm
let's
here
have a
taking care of this
duality.
baby, when I'm here
And
taking care
then
of this baby, and you out there running the street, and this baby
I
over here with colic, who coming
I
over
ain't
here?
necessarily running
You're
the
not.
street.
And is your homeboy telling you why he out in the club with you? Dude, you probably need to go home with your baby. They got colic. He's not. He like, go ahead and keep running up that tab, bro. Your baby don't need diapers tomorrow. Your baby don't need no milk
actually,
formula tomorrow. Keep running up that tab,
actually,
bro, because that's what your friends are doing. It's the same
statistics
thing.
show statistics show that what you're saying is actually wrong, right?
No, statistics do not show.
They do. You have more men who are present and available for their kids than men who aren't. There is a small portion of men, and then it's also propagandized that um primarily black men aren't present in our kids' fathers' lives, and that's not true either. It's
We
not
did a
true.
whole podcast last week on women putting men on child support out of spite.
Right, right, and
You see
yeah,
what
I
I'm saying?
agree with Maya. Statistics can absolutely say what you
Correct,
want.
correct. Because
Yeah, they,
statistics is based off
they
your
very much are.
demographic.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And I also think that even when it comes to men being involved, there's another level or layer that we're not dealing with, and that's the court system. That's the court system.
Oh, now we're blaming the courts.
I'm not
I
blaming the
mean,
court.
because
I've been through the
we
courts.
we talk about both sides being held accountable.
Hmm.
Both sides don't be held accountable in the court of law. It is
Hmm.
it is a woman's first venue,
Yeah,
first and foremost.
it
If you're not a
is.
bad mother, if you cannot represent or show that woman is a bad mother, your case is non and void.
Well,
You don't have a case.
it's not even that because you can prove that a mother is a bad parent, but
How?
if she's not
Are you
an
sleeping?
addict of some sort,
You can kiss.
the courts won't care.
Stop it.
She could be an addict
Can I
as
kiss
long
you?
as she got good living conditions.
Yeah,
You see what
that's
I'm
true.
saying? The
Yeah.
mother, that's what I'm saying. It is always in a court. You see what I'm it never fluctuates towards us. It's never nothing there for it's never
No.
that fine line. So
Yeah. And so, so we can push into the mix,
Yeah.
men hold men accountable, and I'll even be the devil's advocate for that because actually I don't even got to be the devil's advocate. I'll be like be honest with men because we have failed in various different vocations of holding each other accountable, right? And we can see that directly with the amount of gang violence that's happening with our young men erring towards gang life, with the music that we're allowing our kids to consume, And not saying that we're the only ones that have a say in that, but we should be very much so influential, right?
Your mommy
With
says hi to mirror.
even with a lot of the conditions placed on the culture and the community at large, right? I was listening to something not too long ago where a dude was asking another man, he was like, "Hey, when did you ever see
No,
your grandpa or your great uncles carrying a purse?"
they had satchels.
No, the satchel was different, right? A satchel, like we talking
It's a
about these little ass
satchel.
purses. We talking about these little ass purses these guys are
They
carrying,
had satchels.
And so I like satchels because those are classy. Satchels are classy, but those are the
You're
things
a
that you
classic
keep.
man.
Yeah, yeah. But I vehemently um think
A
that men
briefcase.
have, hey, I will carry a briefcase and stand on it. I think that men, we've definitely missed the mark in various different stances. And we've allowed a lot of shit to begin to influence our kids that we should not have allowed to. Understanding all the history behind it, but at a certain point, we've got to stop making excuses and giving the back history about why something happened and take action and simply say we're not going to continue to
Mhm.
allow it to happen. Right. And that's not just black men, that's men in general. So there's
Mhm.
a masonry to where
No,
we
I'm
are.
not. Yeah, I'm not saying that this is the only black men that need to be held accountable because all men need to be held accountable for whatever.
Mhm.
All people basically need to be held accountable. But who is it up to? You got like if you can't hold your own self accountable.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that point either. I'm picking up what you're laying down because people don't like to hear the truth. People don't like to hear the truth.
I had to
People
give him
don't
the
like.
stare down. That's why he came over.
uh, people don't like to be. People don't. People don't like to be heard that they or be told that they've done something wrong or out of pocket.
Yeah, but your friend, like if it's your friend though, and you're telling them something is out of pocket, they may be mad at you for a moment, but they'll understand that it's from a place of love, and that you're
Yeah,
only trying to help elevate them, and not hinder their situation, but make it better. What's up, my love?
yeah.
Mhm.
What? Onion, 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 onion. Don't touch my cousin like that.
Let's get the final thoughts, good people.
Usually got somewhere to go.
Basketball. Got a game in the morning, 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and I
yeah.
got cheer in the morning too.
Mm. I'm gonna be on the road in the morning. I think we can revisit these topics a little bit later.
Absolutely.
Because they're timeless, and we begin to break down the
Yeah.
different norms and social fabrics, we can get to a level of where we really are and how
Levine, Sir, Manny, Alice, love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in each week. You know what I'm saying? I mess
absolutely.
with it. Beverly, we seen you out there too. We appreciate it.
Oh shit! I just looked at we had a start comment.
Hey, Nessa.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So I'll be driving through St. Louis tomorrow. I'll probably be there just for the day. I'm debating being over there overnight. We'll see. Uh, but y'all might be able to talk me into. I got to go see my mama and and you know make sure everything on the up and up.
Couple
So shout
steps.
out to my Aunt Adrian for going to see my mama. I appreciate the auntie. Thank you. As
Hey,
well
that's
as Ron. Thank you for shooting out and helping Wanda around the crib. that
Absolutely. It's so appreciated.
shit's needed. It is
It's the
needed.
fact that these kids are out of my head because they got somebody else to focus on.
That don't come often.
But the thing, she make me work out, y'all.
we're
So
cleaning it
that's
up.
Even better.
she makes me
That's
work out. So
I
all
clean
right.
it up.
Over pushing the conversation forward. Let's hit it up. Final thoughts. Who we got going first? Because I know y'all got early mornings. I do too. Maya and I do as well.
man,
We got road.
yeah, I got cheer in the morning, but it is what it is. Hey y'all.
Oh, these are on you, Cuzzo.
You'll bring it to me.
Hold
Okay. Hold on. Wait a
hold on,
minute.
give me a second. Give
Wait a minute. I wasn't prepared. Oh, they got it first, bro.
Heard our name. They did. Y'all did hear y'all name.
Yeah,
Tell
They
Alex to
said they
come back.
heard their name.
Tell Alex to
absolutely.
come back. Are you
Just
seeing in
to
the
come.
screen?
Hold on. Let me
We'll get
take my earbud
final
out so they can
thoughts.
hear y'all. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all
Okay.
gonna get y'all little final thoughts. Give the
My
people
final
some.
thought.
Give a woman's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give a
Fine.
man's perspective. I'm gonna give both perspective, but give a woman's perspective.
All right. So, final thoughts as always, everybody. Please do not forget to brush your floss at least twice a day. Also, accountability is for everybody. Crystal said hi, Titi. Um, it's for accountability. You gotta hold yourself accountable first, guys. Like
Yeah.
because there's always gonna be a group of yes men. There's always gonna be a group of haters. You gotta be your
Mm.
own advocate, and bye. Y'all gonna go for real? Okay, bye y'all. All right, see y'all tomorrow. Sorry, I told y'all I be having a lot going on over here in the
It's
foster
not
household.
happening. It's
Uh,
not going.
I love it though. Bye, baby girl. Um, my nephew was gonna play Animal Crossing, but his mama kicked him out. Um, um, where was that? Oh yeah, just accountability is for everybody, not just men, not just for women. It's for everybody. Holding
Yeah.
yourself accountable is the biggest gift, you know. Um,
Mm.
yeah. So those are my final thoughts. Your own accountability is what it is. Self awareness. Have self
Yeah.
awareness,
There you go.
and those are my final thoughts.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Dirt, what you got, Cuzzo?
I'm kind of piggyback off Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? Like it is self awareness, but it's self motivation, it's self love, it's self everything. First and foremost, take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're not happy, nobody else happy around you. You see what I'm saying? You can do everything you can to make everything and everyone around you happy. But if you ain't got that love inside your, you know what I'm saying, at home, it's all bad for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I still think vasectomies are for, you know what I'm saying, guys that's out here trying to do them. If your woman don't have any type of pregnancy issues or birth issues, I think you just doing it for you, you know what I'm saying? Not as opposed to the household, you know what I'm saying? So that's still all opposed to the self, you know what I'm saying? And I understand self, but if you're moving forward in a relationship, you got to look at your partner first and foremost. So final thoughts.
Dig it. I dig it. I
All
dig it.
right.
Uh, so my final thoughts are it's simple.
Can y'all hear my background?
We can.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
All right. Uh, just in the same vein, right? Accountability, it's not easy. And if you find yourself staring down the barrel of the weapon of accountability, instead of taking a defensive stand towards it, take a few steps back, right? Take a few steps back and listen to what's being presented, right? Because you don't have to get upset what's being said or presented. You simply have to listen. That's all. That's the easy part. Listen to what's being presented, listen to what's being said, and see if you've missed the mark. Because we all get in our own heads and we can often get in our own way. And so it's okay with being corrected. We're fallible humans. We make mistakes. We have feelings. We have a lot of different things that are going on. And sometimes that just simply being there can make us miss the mark. So be okay with getting correction and thank the people that's willing to correct you because those are the people that actually love you and have invested in you and will take the time to pull you aside and let you know, hey, you ain't on your square right now. You ain't on your square and you need to be there. So let's get you back there because you're better than where you are and where I see you right now. So take accountability for your actions. Don't always be defensive and be okay with that. So those are my final thoughts. Pulling us all back into it. Yeah, that was good. I think we can revisit this at another time. We got just as a reminder, family, post your picks for the NFL. We got our first hoodie that's going to be on. Yeah, we got our first Family Bloodline official hoodie that's going to be going out to Sir. Shoot us your information. Make sure you put your picks on the Facebook and
I got the
Instagram.
message that he sent his
Okay, perfect. So we can get that out to you. And if you want any of the merch, send us a message so we can get that out to you. So we need the color, the size, and the quantity. Right, that way we can talk, we can work back and forth and work the price and all that other good stuff.
T-shirt, hoodie.
We getting the hats. We're going to get there. We
got to get some hats. I got to get some hats.
T-shirts and hoodies for sure right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So I said it once before. T-shirts are $25 unless it's a double XL and above. Then we're up to 30. Hoodies start at 50 depending on the size. If you need a double XL and a hoodie, it's going to be 65 and above. But we can cross that bridge when we get to. We got y'all. And okay. All right, bro. All right, sir. We see you.
So that's gonna be a little bit low.
Sir putting us to task. I dig it. I love it. And I'm okay with it. So yeah. Sir, make sure you send that to either our Gmail or put it send it to us into our messenger so we can get you the merchandise. We definitely appreciate it. And in the wise words of Russell Wilson, thank y'all for coming out.
Boy, quit playing with me.
No, I said Wilson on purpose. It's football season.
I know.
It's football season. Y'all know I do it during football season. But okay.
But here, Russell Wilson
you know what? I'm not going. I can't use Wilson. Wilson been a disappointment here lately. I just thought about that.
Hey, hold on. Y'all took the Broncos though.
Nah, girl. I went against the Broncos because they beat the Chiefs.
Did you even know?
I went with the Sea Chickens.
We are wrapping up. We about to say goodnight.
Good night.
So check it out. Look it up. I'm pretty sure I took because they playing the Seahawks, right?
No, the Rams playing the Seahawks.
Okay, who they playing?
Broncos. Oh, they got the Vikings. We all took the Vikings.
Yeah, we all took the Vikings. That's what I thought.
Okay,
I can't go with this shit. No more this season.
All right.
With it. So, in the wise words of Russell Simmons, thank y'all for coming out. God bless and
good night.
Good night.